Politics.
The podcast.
I am back, motherfuckers, and we're back.
We are back.
Hell
It's been
yeah.
a while since we've shot together.
A month?
But since we've shot in general as well, since school ended. But I actually started my own coffee business, which is why I've been in Nicaragua hunting for the best coffees possible. So I have this coffee right here. It's in black iced coffee. You don't need to add anything because that's how good it is. So I was out there for a while and I explored like the wildlife, saw some crazy shit. Nicaragua is a beautiful place.
What's the company called?
It's called Lucho's Coffee. And,
Okay. Cool.
Boring
I'm gonna
ass
try to
name.
get. It's a good name though, and I'm gonna try to get Messi to sponsor me.
Oh, hell no.
Well, I'm gonna try to sponsor Messi.
Messi definitely
Sorry,
doesn't
I'm gonna
drink
try to sponsor
coffee.
Messi, and that's how we're gonna make the tea he drinks as well. We're gonna add it so he could drink.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's been a while, that I've been on the podcast. We had Eli and then Seb's girlfriend Angeline on, which very good replacements. Congrats to you two for finding those good replacements. But yeah, bro, a lot has happened since the last time that I've been on. Like, holy shit.
Bro, fill us in.
So we can start off with the school year. I mean, we just ended, went home. I went home a few days earlier than you guys, I think.
Yeah.
Like 3-4 days in advance. Because the ticket was so much fucking cheaper. It was like $150 for a trip to
That's
LAX.
still crazy.
That's insane.
Yeah, that's a fucking steal. Like, you can't just not get on that flight.
Yeah, bro. It was like, and then like I was looking, Jake's was pretty expensive because he left on a Friday. So I was like, I'm not gonna make the same mistake. So new crib, came back to a new crib, live in Pomona, California now, not from Pasadena anymore. So next year when we're playing, they're gonna announce Pomona, California.
Wow.
And
No, they're not.
love the new
No, they're
map.
not.
No, they're not.
I'm gonna have them change it. I don't live in Pasadena anymore. But
Yeah, but it's from,
anyways.
not where you're living currently, you idiot.
Really?
Gabe is from New South Wales or
From-
some shit, bro, and he lives in Jersey. So, yeah.
From Damon to a Luis Granado.
That's what they would say for
I'm gonna have
everyone.
them change it. I'm gonna tell whoever works that shit to change it. But new crib.
It's John.
I like the area. The area, besides this incident that happened a few weeks ago.
Oh,
Sorry.
Jesus, what incident, man?
I woke up. Actually, I didn't wake up.
You never woke
My
up.
dad was going to use my car to go to work, and he sent me a picture in the morning. Can I show this picture to you guys right here?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
go for it.
Yeah.
This has me.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
Oh, it's this? Okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
forgot
this
about
had
this.
me pissed, bro. Let me see. So I wake up to a text. Where is it? I wake up to this text, and it's from my mom, and she's like, "You're gonna be upset," and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I thought I was gonna get in trouble or something. Like they're gonna flame me or whatever. But no, it wasn't that. It was this.
Can't see it.
This is the back window of my car.
Yeah, that's
Just
that's
yeah.
crazy. Did we ever find out what happened?
No. So I had nothing in there. It was just my soccer gear, but $30 cash was missing. I don't know if it was the guy who broke my window.
You robbed your ass for $30.
Dude, he did not want your cleats, bro, or your
Bro,
gloves.
I was tight. I was like, what the fuck? So then my dad comes back from work. So my dad didn't even notice, until he got to work. But then, because, he's tired. It's like fucking 5 a.m. or whatever.
So he drove the whole way to
with
work
a
with the
broken ass
window?
Without knowing that, the thing was back there.
Did he
And,
not look
Oh
through
my
Did he not look
God.
through the rear side window at all?
Probably not.
Like the rear mirror?
And so then that's when he sent the text to my mom, and my mom sent it to me. So then I had to go get it fixed. Some money that I have to spend. So my parents have this thing where it's their car when it's convenient, but when there's damage or payment, it's my car.
It's your car.
So I had to pay it off, but that's okay. But I was very upset.
How much did it
So that
cost?
was it was $450.
That's not
And
terrible.
I got ripped off, but I had to do it quick because in Pasadena the guy would have done it for $200 or $250. but like I couldn't be driving it like that. So I just had to go to the nearest thing here, and the guy just was like 450. I'm like, you know what, fuck it, like I don't care. I just want it done.
Damn.
Yeah,
450
he got
steep
it
for
done.
that shit, bro.
It was, but fuck that guy, fuck that homeless person, because I know it was. There's a lot of homeless people like 10 minutes down the road. So I know
Damn,
it
bro,
was
that's
one of those
insensitive, dog.
idiots.
The fuck
As
is wrong
fuck,
with
yeah.
you, bro?
That's not cool. What did a homeless dude do to
Yeah,
you?
dog. That's not
Break
cool.
my window.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess that's
If it
fair.
wasn't a homeless guy, I'm sorry. And then we, so me and my boys here started a softball league. Dude, we fucking suck. Like
What's the team called?
the Hollywood Hotel Hammerheads. And if you have Instagram, the listeners, please follow us. The Hollywood Hotel Hammerheads. Oh, HHH Hammerheads. That's our Instagram. Please follow
Nice.
it. A lot of good content. You could, keep up with the scores, like starting lineups, everything. It's class. And so we started. The first team we played were named Oldies But Goodies, and they clapped us, like, it was
Oldies
like
but goodies.
You
Yes,
play like a bunch of
71, I think.
75-year-olds.
They were a good mix. So they clapped a 17-1, and we were shit. We were just so bad. And then the funny thing is that after they told us like, "Oh, we were you guys last season," so I'm like, we literally lost to like the worst team of
Yeah,
last
that's
season.
crazy.
17.
And they called you
17.
shit to your face.
They called us shit. But we're being cool about it. We bring like a fat ass speaker, and play like walk up songs.
That's hilarious.
And then it's just so dumb. And you know my song. What's my summer song?
Cupid.
Bro, it's Cupid.
Of course. That's the summer song that I chose in my walk up song. So I'm first. And everyone just starts laughing. Even the
Luis
umpire,
leading
bro.
up
The umpire, bro, I've gotten on base every single time. But this is gonna be
every
funny.
single time.
Never gotten
I swear
out.
to God.
You've never gotten out.
Oh, I have.
You-
But I've
Oh.
gotten on base,
But I
and
haven't
then
gotten on base every time. But I also have gotten out.
you're gonna laugh at this. You're gonna laugh at this, Jake. So I didn't read the rule book, and when you're on base, you could take a lead off to run. You can't do that in softball. So
Yeah, 'cause they
I took
can't
a few
pick
steps.
off.
The first bat this season, I got on first base. Okay, hyped up, everyone's clapping, whatever. And so then I take a step forward, and the umpire calls me out. And I'm just standing there, and I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "You can't lead off." I was like, "Oh my god!"
Really,
So that's how we started our season.
really set the tone for the team, huh?
That's how we started our season. And there's this other play, bro. So then the next game, we played. I forget their names. They were good. They were actually pretty good. But we got 6 runs. I got 2
They
runs.
weren't. They were actually pretty good, but the team that beat you 17-2 wasn't that good.
They weren't good, but well, that's what the league said. And then I was checking the stats and stuff, and that team is in first right now. The first team we played somehow. I don't know how, but the team we played second, Expos. There you go. Expos was their name. They had this dude that looked like Correa, bro. Like I wanted to punch him. And then he was like not cocky, but he was like confident, like a funny guy. And I was playing shortstop, and he hit it right to me, bro. That shit went through my legs. That shit, like I try to go
why are
down
you
and get
playing
it,
short,
and like I put a knee down, and it just went right through my legs. And then he just started laughing, bro. I wanted to beat his ass.
Bro, you need to play like.
Play first.
I guess I understand why he's shortstop. Like if
No,
they hit some little.
We signed this. So this is where it gets interesting because we signed
We
a lot of
signed.
signed Colette, who's a D1 softball player. I forget where she said she went. Dude, she's raw. Like she's disgusting. So she's a shortstop for her college, and so we put her there. I'm at second base, and then Michael Lara, who played baseball in high school, signed him first base, and then there's Joseph Weismuller.
Goat.
Oh, by the way, I told Joseph that we could get him on the podcast one day. I think that would be very, very
It'd
good.
I think that'd be
interesting,
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good guest. This guy, bro, we're losing 15-1. And he does a good play, I guess. And you know, like when the Triple H does like the before his pedigree thing?
Yeah.
Joseph's doing that to their dugout, bro. We're losing 15-1. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, bro, Joseph, you gotta chill the fuck out. Like Like holy, and they're laughing, like they know, like whatever. And I'm just like, dude, like you gotta stop, like you gotta stop. So then I didn't go this past week, but bro, I heard some shit. Joseph got thrown out of the game.
For what?
In softball? That's so hard to get
what
thrown
I
out of a game in
heard
softball.
from Coach Carlos Montserrat was that the first play of the game, this kid we signed also plays baseball. So we're getting a lot of players that actually played. So I feel like we're going to be decent this coming week. But we're also playing a team that hasn't lost and has scored over like 80 runs. So
Oh, you guys are fucked.
we'll see what
You
happens.
guys are fucked.
There's been
So-
3 games.
Yes. Dude, the scores are high for each game. They're like, there was a score like 18-17. Like,
Yeah, because you can't
For the other games.
pitch. You just throw like a fucking ball up and let
yeah,
people smack
Aiden
it.
Zaranam is our pitcher. Aiden Zaranam is our pitcher.
You just put the most useless guy in the pitcher in softball.
Aiden Zaranam.
Oh my!
Aiden Zaranam is useless.
Said, bro, I am literally the best softball pitcher, slow pitch softball pitcher.
Dude, he didn't do bad. But anyways,
17,
How can you do good?
17-1 isn't bad.
I mean, they're gonna hit it. I mean, no matter.
But how
what.
can you do good?
like just not walking everybody?
There's
Dude, but isn't
walk in
every pitch just
softball.
like a change up?
Like, I think if they get a hit, it's a good thing. Like, 'cause
How
I'd
do you
rather
throw
have-
a change up in
You
slow
don't.
pitch?
You
There's one pitch and it's
you
loop
just
ball.
throw it right in front of the base and hopefully, like, I think if they hit it,
Super
it's a good thing.
sinker,
So their
super
rule
slurve
also-
sinker
yeah,
curveball.
that's what you throw. That's the only pitch you throw.
So then Adrian catches the ball, throws it at Joseph, who's at second, and apparently he threw it too low, so it hit his kneecap. So Joseph falls to the ground, like complaining, like pressing the fuck out of Adrian about like the ball being thrown too low. Which, like, you've seen in baseball, like you got to catch it, right? And so that's what started everything. So Joseph was batting, he hit it, ran to first base, and I heard absolutely trucked the fuck out of the guy at first base. Like, trucked him to the ground. Like, just, like, and I asked, I'm like, was it intentional? Because Joseph's a big guy, so maybe he lost balance. Or they said, like, he said no, of course. But they said that, like, he absolutely just annihilated.
ran
Like, he had
through a
no
guy.
need to, like, run into this guy. And then the umpire said that if that was him, he would have beat Joseph's ass.
Oh my god!
So
Jesus.
Joseph got thrown out of the game. And when you get thrown out of the game, you have to leave the park. Like, you cannot stay. Like, you're out.
Yeah, it's like a red
Get out
card
of
in
here.
Sunday
So
League.
and then everyone called me after. They're like, bro, do you know what Joseph did? And I
Wait,
just
you
started
weren't there?
crying.
Yeah,
No,
he
I
said he
couldn't
didn't
go
go
'cause I
this
had a game
week.
with
Oh,
my team. But I wish I was there to see all that. Because Joseph's a competitive guy. So it's like all that has gone on. So we're playing FT Dodgers, which I think we all know what that stands for. But fuck that team. And we're going to, just because of that, we're going to beat them.
Bro, I got to come
And,
out and guest one day.
Dude, I'm gonna sign you up. I'm actually
Sign
gonna
me
just
up.
put you on the roster,
Yeah,
and you could come
sign me
whenever
up.
you want.
When's the next game?
And then, all right, Tuesday at 7:35.
Bet. I'm coming.
All right, we have okay. So moving sports, soccer. So Seb has seen the Sunday league that I play for because I still play for them now. That Sunday league isn't bad. Like, it's a Sunday league, but they're mostly young players. So, like, it's a kind of good, kind of competitive, not like your typical beer Sunday league team.
Mhm.
But there's this new Sunday league in Pasadena at Charles White Park where my dad and his friends, most of my dad's friends are older than him, made a team. And they suck. They're horrible. So I was like, you know what? Like, I'm going to get shots on goal on a shitty field. Like, it's a good practice, for me. And I'm just going to jump forward to the second game because that game was insane. So I brought my friend. He's a D1 player. He's a center back, but we put him striker there because, we need someone up there. Brought my cousin Jonathan, who hasn't played soccer in 5 years.
Nice.
My dad, who's center back. And then there's this other forward that we have named Ray. He's a bald guy. He's like 37, but he's fucking good. Like, he's not good, but he could finish. And, like, he doesn't do anything, but he finishes. And then I brought another center back that played with me in high school. So we're playing a team called Pasadena FC, who they're pretty good. They're like fairly young, all like 25, 30-ish, and they're not like they're pretty good players. The game starts off intense. First of all, they had this defender who's like we know him, from Pasadena. He's a dirty ass defender. They call him Chiclet, and he's dirty, bro. But I swear to God, when I say this, I swear on everything that this league and every team is out to get me, bro. They put him striker. There's a 50-50 ball where I come out, I call keeper, come out diving. This man slides into my chest, bro. Like his cleats are in my chest.
God. I would have beat his ass. I would have pressed him.
But the thing is, like, this league, like, everyone, like, you're going to get your ass beat if you try to ball. So he cleats me, and I'm like, and I look at him, I'm like, why do you slide? Like, I clearly had the ball already for like 3 seconds. Like, there's no need to slide. He's like, my bad, keeper, my bad. And the whole game, he's just every 50-50 ball trying to get at me. The ref, bro. First of all, the ref was like a dinosaur. This man's like 1,000 years old.
As every Sunday league ref is.
This guy, I hated him, bro. Because he would, like, there's a goal kick. He would come up and tell me to play. Like, I'd literally just put the ball down. I'm like, bro, the game is 0-0. Like, why are you fucking rushing me? The field is so small that I probably had the most shots on target by goal kicks and punts. Dude, like, the other keeper had to deal with so many of my crosses from my fucking box. And so that we ended the half 1-1. First, good first half, like, intense. I had a few saves. My dad's trying his best. And then the second half starts. This is where, like, everything breaks loose. So this league is like a Sunday league. It's surrounded, like, there's a park and then there's just the field. Like, the park is right there. And then everyone around it is drunk. Like, you hear, like, the corridos playing in the background. Like,
they're all watching the game?
Everyone's, bro. And for some reason, like, everyone's just on my head. Like, everyone's talking shit to me. Like, and I get it because, I'm the only collegiate player there because they don't know my boy plays D1. But if they knew he played D1, everyone would fucking hop on his shit too. But everyone goes behind my goal, starts chatting shit, like, fucking, like, it's like, I'm like, holy shit. Like, everyone's out here against me, right? So then they take the lead. I make a mistake. And, everyone fucking starts going ham. So I mistimed the coming out on the cross. So when I try to punch it, I, like, just missed it. And it hit my, like, defender's head and just, like, crawled into the goal. And I was so tight. And my dad started flaming me. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, my bad, bro. And then, so then they score the third one where the guy gets a 1v1 with my dad. My dad's old. He knows how to play, but a youngster is going to take him on easily with speed. And it comes 1v1 finishes. Game's 3-1. I'm like, we're done. My friend, Brady, the guy who plays D1, his name is Brady, scores a banger of a free kick. Fuck, I don't know how the fuck he hit it so perfectly. 3-2. We get a penalty. This is where it gets fucking wild. We get a penalty. So the ref calls a foul, but he never called a penalty. But we all see that the foul's inside. First of all, the 18-yard box is like 20 yards and like 5 yards. Like, the goal is right here. The edge of one box is here. The other one's like all the way. So it's like a very uneven 18-yard box. Yeah. So then we get the foul. My dad picks up the ball. This bald-headed guy, his name is Frankie, I think. And if he's watching this, fuck you, Frankie.
Damn.
My dad has a ball, and I'm going to take it. I'm the PK taker for the team, keeper or not. And the guy comes up, pushes my dad, and smacks it out of his hands. I'm his son. I'm going to get pissed. I sprint up from my goal, get to him, smack the ball out of his hands. And while I'm turning, like, I elbow him in the chest. But, like, I made it, like, accidental. I just went, like, boom. And then he starts spazzing. He's like, bro, do you know what the fuck I'm from? Like, what? You don't know who I fucking am. You see, bro, you know. All right. Everyone, starts, like, getting around. Like people are holding. I'm a shithouse dude. I'm, like, trying to, like, get at him. I don't want to fight. Like, it's a game, right? But, like, he's like, everyone's holding me.
You're trying to instigate.
Everyone's holding me back too, and like, it's amusing though. It's funny, and next thing you know, my dad starts going crazy too. They literally, like, squared up right in front of each other. I'm surprised no one threw a punch. Like, my dad's like this, and the other guy's like,
he's ready. Your dad is, like, ready to punch.
My dad was ready to scrap because I think my dad was telling me after that him and, like, had history, like, playing. Like, they always had something like that going on between them, which I didn't know, which makes it even crazier.
Yeah, but that makes sense, though.
So the ref comes up to me. I get a yellow card. Okay, fine. PK.
Did you score the
Bro,
pen? Yeah.
you know how I said everyone surrounds the field? Everyone went behind the goal just to talk shit.
What's the score
And
at this point?
3-2.
3-2, them. And I get nervous, right? I'm like, fuck, like if I miss this, it's over. Like I don't even care about the game. It's just everyone's gonna clown my ass. And so I go, okay. You know my signature penalty, Jake.
Yeah.
Always
Side
to
netting.
keeper's left.
Keeper's right.
Keeper's left.
Keeper's left?
Keeper's left.
Keeper's
was
left,
keeper's
my
right.
right. My right.
Yeah.
But the thing is, these people also know that. So I was like, I'm gonna just hit it up, like a bit higher, because I know the keeper's gonna go low.
It? No.
GG's.
Bro, perfect penalty, bro. Side net, mid height. Just no keepers reaching it no matter what. Bro, I do the take the L celebration on their crowd. No, and the funny thing is that while I'm doing that, the team grabs the ball, sprints up to half field. So everyone just starts sprinting back. Like I'm like making a full field sprint. Like everyone's in front of my goal, and it's crazy. The game's 3-3. I was like, I'm gonna play for the tie. You know, we made the comeback. Like, I don't really care if we win. Like, they're higher than us, so a tie would have been good for us. They get a penalty, and I'm like, fuck.
No,
like this is where, like, of course, everyone surrounds the goal again. Everyone's recording, and the guy that's gonna take it.
Recording for what though? Like,
because it's
fucking Sunday League.
They make me seem like I'm fucking Buffon, bro. like I'm just a normal keeper playing too, and so I just by his run up, I know he was going to my right, but he hit it perfectly. Like I had no chance, and I full on extended everything and just went in, bro. This man does the Ronaldo celebration right in front of me. Like I'm on the floor, he like I just see the back of his legs, like.
Bro, you deserve that though.
No, and everyone.
That's
my
God.
I start laughing.
That's good.
I start laughing because it's funny. And then after the game, you know, everyone's heated and they're like, "Oh, bro, good shit, bro. You're a good keeper, bro." I'm like, "Fuck you guys, man." Like it's so annoying that it. But then, and okay, so I didn't know this. So in the middle of like the scrap or whatever, my mom got in, trying to control my dad. So the league owner, I'm pissed because we lost. So the league guy comes up to me. He's like, "Look, keeper, you've only been here for 2 games and you're already causing so many problems. Like all these teams are saying stuff." I go, "What are you talking about?" I go, like, what? Like, I'm just playing the game. I come up. I'm like, you and the ref get on my case for doing what this individual did to my player too. I'm like, I came up, I did elbow him, but no one saw that except the guy who I elbowed. And I'm like, he comes up, smacks the guy smacks the ball out of my player's hands, and I do the same thing, and I'm the one that gets the card. I'm like, this guy causes fucking commotion, repping his set on me, like no one says anything about that. Like, it's like, okay. And he was like, "Yeah, but you got to tell your mom to like not get involved." And I was like, "Oh shit, like I didn't know that, And it's true, my mom can't get involved because if people start throwing punches, someone hits her, like, And so I was like, okay, I'll talk to my mom, but I was like, hopefully you didn't say some stupid shit and disrespect her, because I'm like, my dad over there would fucking murder you right now. And then I told him, because I was pissed. I was like, how many bills are they slipping just to give them penalties and like help other teams win? Because the previous game, I come out sliding. The guy jumps over me, lands on his feet. No one calls for a penalty. The ref calls a penalty. And then I asked the ref why. Because of the intention of the play.
Oh, you didn't even think you hit him?
No. I go, wait, so I'm like, there's no contact. He's like, no. I'm like, so what's the foul? He's like, the intention of what you did. I'm like, what, trying to get the
Sliding
ball?
to get the
He's
ball.
like, yeah. And that's the first place team. Undefeated first place team. And we were 0-0. I was also having a pretty good performance. But then, of course, they scored the penalty 1-0. So I'm pissed, bro. Of course, like, this league.
That's bullshit, though.
It is
bullshit.
Like,
if I got a card every time I went into a challenge with bad intention, dude, I'd be like Diego Costa.
Be Pepe, bro.
Game today at 3:30
Prime Pepe
against San Marcos, who are a bunch of Guatemalans. So this is going to be an interesting game. But I have recruited a fuck ton of players. Avo Cabadayan is making his debut today.
Okay.
Solid. We have two guys who committed to play D1 who are seniors in high school.
Is he going to play with? Is he going to play with a mask on?
I hope so. Brady, D1 player. I'm taking 2 defenders, and then another guy who plays D1 who'll be coming next.
So the team that your dad,
with that squad,
the team that your dad and friends made has just become your team now.
Yes, I am And the funny thing is that like I like tell the coach, Sage, that's what we call him, Sage, that these players aren't paying. Like I'm not letting them pay because they're risking their fucking careers to play a Sunday league for me.
You have to
So,
pay to
like,
play in the Sunday
you pay
league.
their huh?
You have to pay to play in the Sunday league.
Well, you have the registration and referee, but I'm like, no,
Oh, the referee,
we're not paying that.
yeah.
I don't pay it either. My dad does, but I don't. I'm not paying that shit. But yeah, so we have a game today with a few players. The issue is that these Guatemalans are so bad that it makes them good. Like,
Oh, it's one of those teams. No, it's what. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They just run.
Yeah, I know
They
what you're
just
talking
run
about.
and they don't stop. And I might play in the field today though, so we'll see. I might play striker. Test me.
And they always probably score some like scrappy fucking goal too.
Dude, one time they scored on me from half field, bro. This
They're
guy
like-
just
They're like Merchant Marine. They're so bad, they're good.
No,
Merchant Marine is
more
bad.
like
You can't tell me.
Nah,
they're
bro,
not.
but they won the skyline, so we can't talk.
No, I know. I'm
Yeah,
just
bro.
saying, but the way they play.
Moving on. I am very. Can we do like a little applause real quick before?
Oh yeah,
The fire
yeah, sure.
sound.
Can we do that?
Wow, you have the applause set up. That's great.
This applause. I know Sony and Marvel are different, but the past two Marvel movies that I've watched, Guardians of the Galaxy
Spider-Man.
and Spider-Man,
Enter the Spider-Verse.
Top tier.
Oh my god.
top fucking tier. Guardians was
I haven't seen
insane.
Guardians yet.
Like, dude, the plot. There's so many plot twists.
Seb, I know you're not a
and-
Marvel guy, but you have to get to the theater and watch Enter the Spider-Verse. Like,
bro, it's-
Dude, I haven't even seen the
you
first one.
have to get to. I don't care.
they give
I
a
don't
little
care.
recap.
Just get to the theater and watch it. It's one of the best movies I've ever
They
seen.
also
in my
give
life.
a little recap of like what happened, so you'll like kind of understand. But it's so good. Like the animation is perfect.
Is
Ending?
the first one on Disney Plus?
No, you have to probably rent it.
Fuck.
Jake, the ending,
Yeah.
but
It's setting up for the third one though.
9.5 out of 10.
9.5.
The other one I give a 10. The first one. This one's a
I'm
9.
giving it a 9-1.
And then Guardians of the
It's
Galaxy.
breaking my 9, which is really good.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I give it probably top 10 Marvel movies of all time.
I haven't seen that yet.
Dude, it was fucking good. And it's just everything about it was perfect. And I because I didn't go into it with high hopes because of other movies previous to that. And I was like, fuck, like, I just hope that people aren't hyping it up again. And I'm just like disappointed, but it was so good. I cried, bro. That's how bad it was.
You fucking cried?
Bro, that
Like,
shit got me.
legitimately
That
cried?
shit, I was like,
Like,
huh?
legitimately, like actually cried.
Like a tear. Like I was like,
I haven't
what the
cried
fuck?
from a movie in a long ass time.
It was just really good, and I'm very proud. I've also been very bored, so I binged Breaking Bad, my favorite show of all time.
You watched it
and
again?
then Ted Lasso.
You watched it again?
No, I was done with the first 3 seasons.
Oh.
I watched 4 and 5 in like 3 days.
Oh.
Like I just sat down and
Ted
watched
Lasso is
Breaking
a
Bad.
good show.
Ted Lasso is amazing.
Bro, I'm almost
That's-
done with Ozark. It's so good. Ozark is fucking
I'm watching
phenomenal.
a show on Amazon Prime right now called Suits. It's like a lawyer show.
Oh, dude, I
I've
keep
seen
seeing
YouTube.
clips on
TikTok?
TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started watching
Dude,
it.
it
It's
was
fire. Yeah, it's good.
It looks good,
It's
yeah.
really good.
And then there's one called like The Bodyguard
Yeah.
on Netflix with that like Scouse
Mhm.
guy. Looks good.
Seb, have you seen The Machine yet?
No, dude, because like they're only at like some of the bigger theaters, and all the theaters around here are like some like
Yeah.
smaller, not like big corporations. So might have to wait for it to be on
Damn.
streaming.
I haven't seen it yet either, but I'm planning
So-
on going to see it at some point.
Also, baseball. Dodgers. I went to the Dodger game the other day, and surprisingly, I saw a lot of Yankee fans at the stadium, which kind of annoyed me a bit. I didn't see any fights, surprisingly, but my sister, who sat somewhere else, said she did. But it was such a good game, bro. My guy Mookie Betts.
I like how you
Betts
say his name
is-
wrong. And he's your guy.
No.
It's Mookie, not Mookie.
Mookie.
It's Mookie. Like
Mookie.
a cow.
Mookie. Anyways, bro.
Oye, vete por el lugar, muchacho, que está out.
He's my idol, bro. He's He's just different. Like every time I go see him, he fucking just surprises me every
Well,
single time.
you still don't have the lone lead of the NL West, so
Yeah,
don't want to hear it.
today's a big day. I hope we don't lose to the Yankees because fuck the Yankees.
Did you see Aaron Judge ran through a
Fuck
wall yesterday?
yeah,
That was
bro.
crazy.
Look at
What?
this shit had me weak, bro. I'm gonna show you this right now.
He literally ran
I saw
through a
this
goddamn
yesterday,
wall.
I
That dude's a
just-
fucking horse.
And he got up like it was nothing.
That shit had me crying, bro.
You should post that on your
Fuck
Instagram.
Judge. Hey, Kershaw locked him up, bro. Kershaw deserves
Did he
a
pitch game 1?
yeah.
Who's pitching tonight?
I don't know, but thank God it's not Michael Grove. He pitched yesterday, and of course we lost.
Is it Gallant for you guys tonight, Sam?
Yeah, Zach Gallen's
That's a
pitching,
win.
which hit or miss though. Like I don't know. We'll
Braves
see.
lineup is nice, but that's a win.
Dude, fuck Acuna, bro. That guy
That's
like
funny.
literally grit.
He hits the emo.
Dude, he hit another.
on the fucking bases, bro.
Bro, he just spams it. He was like,
Nah, the gritty. I saw it on Twitter right after you sent it. I started laughing in theater, bro. That shit.
bro, fuck that shit.
Anyways,
No,
but
and then-
that has been my life for the past month and a half.
I'd like to give a big thank you to you guys because at this point, like in the year, I'm usually bored as fuck because there's no sports on because I never like watched
Yeah.
baseball, and now I have so much to do.
bro.
So
Baseball's
Yeah, dude,
a
I'm
savior
invested.
midsummer.
dude, and I even went to 2 games in Arizona, which was sick. Bro, crazy ass story. So I went to one game with my grandparents who live in Phoenix. And when we're leaving the stadium, you know, everyone's pretty drunk and all that stuff. We walked past this group and it was probably like the frat and sorority all-star team of like University of like whatever the
ASU.
fuck is near there. Yeah. It was like the frat sorority all-star team. They were all like outside pretty drunk. And like my grandma, she used to smoke cigarettes, so she's got like a vape pen thing, and she's like walking by and she's like hitting her like vape, and one of the girls goes up to her and she's like, "Can I hit your pen?" Like, and my grandma was like, what? And then she comes back and she's all like confused and she asked me, she's like, "Oh, like some girl, young girl, probably your age, just asked to like hit my pen. Like, why would I do that?" I was like, "Grandma, it's because she thinks it's weed." So this girl thought my grandma was ripping a dab pen, and she asked to get a hit, and my grandma said, "Fuck no,"
That's hilarious.
which was fucking
That's
crazy.
hilarious.
I'm going to the Angel Dodger game at Angel Stadium, which I'm excited for. June 20th, I think. That's gonna be fun. I've never been to Angel Stadium. Jake, have you?
Yeah, several times.
Is it ass or?
It depends where you sit.
I hope Otani
It
pitches.
depends
that
where
day,
you
though.
sit, but yeah, it's pretty ass.
Bro, it looks pretty cool from like watching it
The
on
rocks are
TV.
dope in that outfield, but other than that, it's just like the sun. It's in like a way where the sun is always like fucking on your head.
Oh.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's a 7 p.m. game though. So it should
Oh
be
yeah, you're
good.
chilling.
Also, Super Mario Universal overrated.
Really?
Define
not gonna say
overrated.
anything.
I've only heard like it's okay. I've never heard it's like really good.
Well, okay. Well, I have friends, and you guys know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They hype things up like it's
Yeah.
fucking like the best thing in the world. The Mario world itself is nice. It's cool. And us being Mario Kart fans, and you guys play Mario Golf a lot. You guys would like it a lot. It's very cool. But the ride itself,
Do you actually?
The Mario Kart ride sucked?
dude.
Do you actually like
it-
drive
it-
yourself, or does it just follow
It's a
track?
game. It's like, you want me to explain it? Like, does it
Yeah, I
matter?
don't care. I'm not.
No, go for it.
So it's like, for example, it was us four. It's a cart with 4 seaters, and they give you goggles where you could see like, Bowser's like little crew or like the bad guys.
yeah.
The Koopas?
So basically, you're racing with them, but you have to shoot them only, and you have to get like 100. If you shoot them, it's like a coin, and you have to get 100. But like I was hearing someone else talk, and after the ride, and it's true. I'm like, I didn't get to see like the visuals or like really get to see what the ride was about because I was too focused on fucking shooting these jits,
Bro, I wouldn't even care about
Yeah,
shooting
no.
them. I would just like
Yeah,
enjoy the
and I
ride.
fucked up but then even then, like I was looking around and it's like nothing was special about it. And then like the world itself is fucking nice. Like the way they built everything, and like childhood was there. Like you could, the nostalgia of it. But I was pissed, bro. Jurassic Park was closed.
Jurassic Park has
we
been
waited
closed for
and
like 2 years.
bro,
No, it was open. It was open last year.
I was in line, and then literally like we're 10 minutes away from 10 minutes away from being at the front of the line, and then they
closed it
completely
Damn.
shut down the ride. I was so pissed, and I couldn't get on. And then everything else was, bro, I was crying at the King Kong tour, bro. I couldn't stop laughing at the fact that literally I was like, I looked around, the tram was packed, and we waited an hour and a half in line. So I'm like,
Why?
these people for a year. By the way, a year ago today was when I died at brunch. I saw. Look what my sister sent me, bro. You gotta laugh at this.
This is the same brunch we went to in what was it, Santa Monica.
Nice, man.
A year ago today, and we went to the Dodger game. But I was thinking, I'm like, there's literally people, because I hear people speaking like crazy languages, like that have come outside of the country or outside of the state to come see a cool tour. First of all, the King Kong, they updated it, Jake. Insane. Like it's so much better right now. Like you move way more than like.
I bet it's still ass.
Like it was actually pretty cool. And I'm like, Seb didn't get to experience it. I'm like, but there's people who like literally have come outside of the country to see this. And because Avo, who dropped his phone, can experience it. And then when the guy, like, because, the tour guide or whatever, he goes like, if you drop something, just pull on the cord. That made me start laughing. And I made sure to hold my phone tight that day, bro. I was so scared too.
Who did you go with this
That was
time?
funny.
Just your family?
My sister and her boyfriend, and then the real Chris Chow.
Oh, Chris Chow, the GOAT.
Dude, he's a legend. I love him. He's a GOAT. You guys would love him too.
Bye, guys.
Miller pitching today.